What is up, YouTube? How's it going? Oh, sorry. I just realized your name is not correct, but that's okay.
You want to fix it?
I'm Matthew.
I'm already live. I'll just fix it on the fly.
It?
I can fix it on the fly. It's gonna take me a little bit.
Do it.
Fix it. No, I can't. I don't have Photoshop on here. My bad, Alex.
Trash.
Sorry.
I mean, he looks like Matthew.
Hey, I'm Matthew.
Yeah.
Hey, my driver wins.
Hold on.
Yo, that's crazy.
Hold on. I might be able to fix this. There's a way to do this, and I just don't remember how to do it.
That's funny, dude.
Hey, thanks.
It's not that important. All right. We're pretty much ready to go live or start recording whenever you guys are.
Alex is the alternative Matt.
What's up, Mark? Good to see you.
We did find Matt in an alternative universe.
All right. So give me just a second, and we'll pretty much fade this out.
He's mad, but his driver always wins.
Oh, Jake, are you good? I forgot to ask you.
Yeah. Give me like 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
All right. Time's up.
1 second.
Texting JFB.
Half seconds.
Oh, shoot.
Quarter seconds.
Liar.
Go. Green.
Wasn't ready.
Oh, okay.
Ready now. I'm not.
Hey, yo.
I'm not ready. Ryan Blaney gets his first win of the season after the race at Nashville. Trucks are probably the best part of the week now, and we watched a race with a Ryan Blaney fan. We are here for the speed. What is up? My name is DJ. I am glad to be with you guys. I am joined by the one and only Hamlin fan.
Hey, what's up? I'm still riding that Chastain win, though.
Wow. I'm Jeff. This is really pissing me off. This dude is a whore for drivers, dude.
Bro, I have two guys. I have clarified this last week. If
How
you
many
got a
different
1
t-shirts you got in your
and
closet
11
right now?
Bro, I can like multiple, but I have two favorites.
This man got Chase Elliott, Bowman. He got Hamlin.
Dale Jr.
He got
fan
Chase
right now.
Elliott.
Austin
He's got
Cindric.
Dale Jr.
Whatever it takes, bro.
Bro,
Dale Senior.
This man,
Mark Martin.
This man running
Hey,
through the
Mark
field.
Martin, I'm good with.
Bro,
I'm good
Always
with
go with
Mark
Mark Martin.
Hey, bro.
This man-
I am diverse.
I am not Matthew.
Yeah, by the way,
the graphical eyes.
we got Alex here from the Racing Addicts
What's
with
up,
us.
This
y'all?
man running his
I'm
way
honored.
through the field, bro.
It is our privilege this week to have Alex from the Racing Addict.
Man.
Yep.
He texted me this week. He's like, "Hey, I'm coming to Tampa. I want to stop by."
Yeah.
I was like, "Absolutely."
It's worked out perfectly.
We talked about doing like lunch or maybe something,
Yeah.
and then we were like, "Man, let's just watch the race." And then it turned into, "Hey, let's be on the podcast."
Let's just do it. And apparently, I'm coming here every Sunday now because
Apparently.
this must be the good luck place
This
to be.
is it. This is. I
So,
mean, it
yeah.
worked last week.
It finally worked out for the 12. So
Dude, that cracks me up. Of
I
all the
love
weeks
it.
for you to be here.
this is perfect.
Right?
I love it. I love it.
And especially since, like, I mean, I would say, you guys ready to get into the race? I mean, like the last couple weeks, I would say the last month, Penske hasn't been the strongest. And then they show up this week, and Joey was strong. Austin Cindric had moments that he was strong. And, of course, Blaney was very strong since he kind of flipped the strategy a little bit in stage one and was up front the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Pretty
No,
exciting.
and he had speed. I mean, he was the best car in practice. And
You would think that.
He had the best speed on 10, 15 lap runs. I knew it was going to be a long green. We were good to go. We just had to get track position.
That has been not Penske. That's been Blaney's strong suit all year.
Oh,
Long
yeah,
green
those long
flag runs.
runs.
He's untouchable.
He almost
no
won
way
Darlington.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kyle Larson. Appreciate you. 417 laps down and changes the winner of the race. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, in the exact same spot where he wrecked on lap 1 or lap 2,
Yeah,
whatever it
dude.
was.
That's almost as bad as last week.
You want to see me do it again?
Gosh. You
But
want to see me wreck my Indy 500 car again?
Oh
Bro.
gosh. Yeah.
he did
Still
look.
hurt. Bro.
What do y'all think in the post race interview? Like, I could just see a little different Kyle Larson. His ego, his pride was not as big as it was 2 months ago.
I don't think so, but I think it's a good thing. I think he needed a little bit of humbling.
He's needed it for a while.
I kind of like him walking tall and being the biggest, baddest guy around.
Yeah, but he keeps stepping on himself. That's
Something.
the problem.
Something.
Keep stepping on something.
Yeah, something, man.
So we've been told. So
It's the word on the street.
We all carry burdens.
We all carry our burden.
speak softly and carry a big stick. Somebody said that.
I believe that was Teddy Roosevelt. I think.
Interesting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, man, I thought overall it was definitely not as chaotic as last year. You know, a little more straightforward.
I mean,
yeah.
yes.
I mean, I wasn't missing the 5 overtimes.
No.
I wasn't missing any overtimes. I was glad for a nice, pretty straight up, you know,
Pretty straight up,
pretty
yeah.
clean finish. Good. I mean, we had a great battle with 3 cars, 3 wide at some point for the leaders. Like, I mean, it was pretty exciting third stage.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I still, you know, I mean, you guys know me. I'm not a fan of this car, and I hate the dirty
really?
air.
I know you hate
I
this
know,
car.
very subtle. I know. No one knew that was coming, but
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, this one ended perfectly, so I got nothing else to say. I had a perfect weekend. You see, I got my 7 hat, pulled it off
All guy won
yesterday,
yesterday.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
and,
There you go.
and then Blaney today. So
Nice, man.
it was a
Yeah.
good one.
So it's all downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here. It's gonna be a rough week, boys. Apparently, we peaked tonight.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because like, I kind of felt like the race overall was kind of, it was good, but like not amazing. Like, you know, I wouldn't.
Hey, calm down now.
What?
I mean, if you're gonna give full review, let's do the
Well, I thought
let's do the flags. Let's do the flag.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
All right, what's your flag?
My flag. I'll go green. Kind of want to go yellow, but
It's good, but it's not amazing green.
yeah, that's kind of how the
Okay.
flags work,
All
bro.
right, all right, all right.
I would say I liked it more than I disliked it, but it's still kind of meh. There's no middle flag. We only have 4 flags.
Yeah, we need 5 flags.
I know, but there's only 4 options in the,
Yeah.
the
Isn't
chat.
that an
So,
amusement park?
I mean, it is, but not to us.
Yeah.
It's a dumb joke. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm in a similar boat to DJ. I think. I mean, like it's not. It was definitely a good race. It's not a yellow flag, but I would say it's on the lower end of like a green flag. You know, then, you know, I wouldn't say it's like. I thought about it. I thought about giving it a yellow, but there's another green flag where it's like, no, this is 100% green. This is kind of like
I want to pick in between, but I have to pick one.
yeah. I'm gonna go green.
Yeah.
but it could be a yellow, I guess.
Jake, you go because I already know where Alex is.
I mean,
gonna
I'll
land.
give it.
I say
Maybe you do.
I was gonna give a green, but I'm a little closer to a checker. I mean, there wasn't much that I was not there. There wasn't much that I was looking for. Like, oh man, I wish this race had that. A little more passing, maybe sure, maybe a little more tire fall off. Cars look hard to handle. We definitely saw guys getting loose,
Yeah.
especially like in the on restarts and stuff. Like once tires got up and got heated up, like you more got tight more so than loose. So I mean, like this track is really hard on the right front. So you definitely build tight in a run, which you know just makes cars push versus you know it doesn't help the passing element of the race. But
yeah.
I mean I would give it a green. Definitely not a checker, but a green, but a good green. Like good
Okay, like
good
a high
race.
green,
I'm
yeah.
happy with this race.
Okay.
If I take my bias hat off, I'm probably favoring yellow. But
Really?
Yeah.
with the bias hat on, checkered flag. I mean, come on, man.
I mean,
the
well,
12
you-
got to victory lane.
You are from the home of the bias.
Home of the bias. Yeah, we own it. You know what I'm saying? How do we rate it? 10 out of 10, baby. 10 out of 10.
I mean,
I mean-
I'm kind of in line with JFP.
12 out of 10,
Like, if
sorry.
we're doing a 1 to 10 scale, I
12
think
out
it's
of
a
10.
7.
Yeah.
I
Sorry, I
think
just
I-
took an opportunity.
I think it's like a 7. Like I'm kind of with JFP.
What,
Like,
so what
you
are
know,
y'all missing? What was missing? Because let's not say it's a 7 out of 10 and then not say what we were lacking.
My thing was passing, like regular passing. There was some passing on pit road, but
Yeah.
on track
For sure.
passing there
Yeah,
wasn't
that
really
was
anything.
that's.
Once you were out on
yeah.
track and after the restarts happened, positions were pretty much
See,
locked.
I'm in the same exact.
there
boat. Yeah.
was movement, but for the most part, it was pretty.
I don't
much
know.
standard.
I saw the
Yeah.
leaders. I saw the lead getting swapped on track multiple times.
Yeah, but there was still a lot of people not moving in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very next Jenny.
Okay. I'm just gonna agree to disagree.
No, I'm.
I mean, they're
I'm
the top
with
10.
DJ.
They're the best quarter of the field. You're going to have less passing
it
in
just-
that top 10 versus the other 30 cars.
It just got to the point where I would be talking with someone and I look and it's like, okay, nothing's changed, and then like keep talking
Yeah.
and look, it's like nothing's changed, and it's like I don't know.
I will say,
That's my personal opinion,
watching a
but-
race with this group is like an automatic 2 to 3 point increase. Like,
Yeah,
it is
you
so
know,
much more fun
it's
with this
fun.
group.
I was
Like,
gonna
I
say-
enjoyed this.
I was gonna say I've had a few times
Yeah.
listening to you guys, and you guys will just roast it. I'm like, wow, I didn't think it was that bad.
I know.
And now it kind of makes sense.
I
hearing you
think
say
I think
that.
you guys make it more fun, like because we all watch it by ourselves. Like we hardly ever get together and actually watch a
Oh,
race.
watching a race by yourself is tough.
Yeah,
It is like the race is 100% responsible for your entertainment, which is hit and miss in the Cup
Yeah.
Series. So like,
Also, I
um,
mean, you
yeah.
could, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna say that, but yes, I agree 100%. Well,
No,
I was gonna go into something. I had a thought about something this weekend, but I won't go into it. But
but I enjoyed it. Like it was definitely
Yeah,
fun.
it was all right. It was fine.
watching racing with a group is fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
100%.
100%.
Because like I watched the truck race and Xfinity race this weekend. It was fun, but it's like I'm still like I was chilling. I was entertained, but it wasn't like I'm just sitting there like just totally not moving. Which today
Right.
we're like Blaney wins. We're all like
let's
I mean I don't know if you saw the videos from social from us last week, but Ross wins. We're going
Oh, yeah.
freaking nuts.
Yeah.
Like I mean it's just it's fun. And
Well, that was a great finish
is.
last week.
It was.
That was legit good.
Yeah.
I'm
was
sorry.
legit
My
good.
favorite video was still your emotions last lap.
last lap motion.
That was hilarious because that
Yeah.
is 100% the feeling.
Oh, that's how it was. But yeah, I mean, it's some fair points.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's just
Yeah.
You
But
guys
it
should
was
get
fine.
together and watch the race, man. It's fun.
Yeah. You want to come next week?
I know. Yeah, I'll be here next week. going back to back, baby.
Well, we won't be here, so call DJ.
Oh, yeah. Good
me and
point,
DJ will
actually.
be hanging out. So
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
But
We'll talk about that later.
yeah.
Yeah.
We did
Cool.
unfortunately because we had Alex here. Not that this is your fault, but we didn't
all my
make
fault.
it. No, it's not. We didn't make any notes for the Cup Series race, so we have to do it all by
Oh, yeah.
memory.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We could go into like the specifics, but I mean, there's a couple crashes. I mean, Alex Bowman got loose, wrecked Noah Gregson.
Here's one question I do want to ask. Hocevar, what he did with Stenhouse.
Clean.
You think that's completely clean?
No,
That's what I wanted to ask.
I don't know about driving in like a bunch of people, like a few car links. Like I don't know about all that, but
Yeah.
Matthew, who's the new guy? That's funny.
Yeah.
Who's this guy Matt in the chat? You are the new guy in the chat.
I am Matthew. I don't know who you
Looks
are, Matthew.
like a mom for Blake.
So we have Brent.
Oh.
He says something I enjoyed this weekend were the garage shots gave a different perspective.
Yes. Prime in general has been killing it.
Oh, 100%.
I'm
100%.
telling you, my favorite part about Prime is the before practice and qualifying and
Yup.
before the pre-race.
That's so
is like the
underrated.
5 to 10 minutes where there's like you called it B-roll shots of just like people walking through the garage and everything. Like it's awesome. Like I love it. It's so much fun. Like I just like it just gets you in the mood.
I just like when at least when we turned on the broadcast, like we kind of picked off where we left off, where it's like, oh man, the clarity is so great. Like this is like really nice. All the colors are vibrant and like it's just a better quality product altogether, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%.
But It's just
I know-
a way
I
better
know-
product.
what I'm gonna call that time.
Oh no.
It's not the B-roll. It's the foreplay.
Nope. I can't. No, I can't.
Just gets you in the mood, bro. Just gets you in the mood for racing. Come
the
on.
less I know about that area of your life, the better.
I'm not-
you know?
How do you think I
That is
feel?
1000% what a Denny Hamlin fan would say, bro.
I mean,
I'm not,
Is he a Denny Hamlin fan this week, or is it a Rush
week,
Chastain
yeah.
fan?
I do like
No,
Matt's
it's
comment.
Junior.
He's like, this guy over here looks like a mom for Blaney.
I know. I'm enjoying the chat here. This is pretty funny.
Oh, it's
yeah.
distracting all the time.
Dude, it's going so
good.
fast. Like
would say
we're
he's-
I like the one that
behind.
said, "I like this guy better. He doesn't talk about Keselowski all the time."
Hold on, everybody. Just replace Keselowski with Blaney, and it's the
same thing.
Just wait until Yinny joins the chat.
Oh,
It's different.
it's over.
Local Ryan Blaney fan over here.
Holla.
Oh yeah, man.
This is Alex, your
Cool,
local Ryan Blaney.
Local
Mom's
Ryan
for Blaney fan.
Oh man. Well, let's
Dad's
break
for
it
Blaney.
down.
Dad's.
So which one? Which one we
Let's
want
go a little
to?
bit reverse. You guys watch IndyCar today?
I didn't get a chance to watch it. No,
Jeff?
which I'm bummed because
I was
it
at
was
church.
Detroit.
Golly, and I know you didn't watch it.
So apparently, I
Man.
turned it off before it got good, is what I hear. I turned it off because I was falling asleep and I was driving.
yeah, and then it
That's
turned into
typical.
total chaos.
Yeah.
I didn't take a lot of notes. It just turned into chaos. Bunch of wrecks.
That's it.
Like
That's
10 guys were out. The track is so bumpy. Suspension parts were failing, which is totally
I
just
like that.
out of the norm for IndyCar.
That
Yeah.
is wild.
Like they're like I forget who it was, but they're like driving down the fastest straightaway, going over the bumps or in the brakes, and like the right front literally just explodes up.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the heck just happened? And
That's
it's
crazy.
the
I watched
suspension
that.
from underneath like just exploded. Like it was like not a flat
See,
tire.
I like
just,
that. I like
the whole
parts
thing.
failures.
Like it was like whoa, but he was doing like 120 and nailed somebody in the rear. Dude, it was
Yeah.
like it was wild.
Come on
Immediately
now.
after getting out of church, I like watched like some of the IndyCar highlights. I'm like, bro, what is happening,
Dude,
Like
they
out
tore
of
some stuff
context,
up.
out of context, it's just like way more wild than it probably was.
Yeah.
But it's just like, Whoa.
And then like yesterday in practice, the track was so cold. The Indy Next guys, I don't really watch their practice or even their series that much, but I just happened to have it on while I was doing stuff around the house. And like it was so cold, they're all running half speed around the track trying to get any heat in the tires. And they had like 7 guys all spin out running half speed.
Jeez.
I was like, what is going on over here, dude? Like,
What did you guys think of the Will Power thing yesterday?
That was weird.
kinda-
What happened?
I
kinda like it.
I think he needs to be in NASCAR. That's what I thought. Like I'm like,
that's
oh, that was a NASCAR move.
I think he must have been hanging out with Kyle Larson last weekend. Or
I think it
something.
was.
Gosh.
Is that Ross Chastain in that number 12 car?
Bro, was he just running in the back? Like it was like, what are you doing, bro?
Like he just got mad and just like, oh, you're done. Like he just guns it and pushes him out of the way.
Bro, I was
awesome.
like, I mean, those cars don't exactly push. Like,
No.
That's not how those things are designed at all.
Yeah.
I think I saw. Let's see, who was it? I think
Jason said IndyCar was amazing. Check your flag.
Brent, you made a comment about Larson versus Amazon Prime. Please elaborate.
Well,
on
that was crazy.
I had like a little stutter there.
Larson.
You know, if it
versus
was a Mac,
Amazon
it wouldn't have
Prime.
done that.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I'm curious. What is the Larson versus Amazon Prime
That's
storyline?
what I just said.
No, I'm saying.
Oh,
What is
okay.
it? What is it? I'm
What
curious.
is it?
Prime
Yeah, I
hasn't
don't-
choked the last 2 weeks.
Mm.
Ooh.
Dang.
Shots fired.
Ouch.
Shots fired across the
Ouch.
bow.
No, but that's probably fair. No,
They're
I don't.
like, it was funny. They're like, Kyle Larson, welcome to the interview. Like, you fought back to like, I was like, fought back. He was in the last all day. I was like, oh, he did finish 8th. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That was wild. He
That is kind of a fight back.
he was almost lapped this race. He
Yes.
was, what was it?
Yes.
Stage
Dang
one.
close.
Stage one.
I
Stage
think.
one,
I
I
think it was
think,
the
yeah.
end
Yeah.
of one. He was almost about to be lapped.
Yeah.
Right at the end of stage one. And then
Stage
somehow
one,
came
he
back.
was not even close.
No.
Not
Well,
even
he did
close.
fall back because of what was it?
He had contact with
somebody. I don't remember who it was.
Forgot, but yeah, he did have a little contact.
Fell
sent
way
him up the
back.
track, but then he was.
I think it was Zane Smith, wasn't it? I think it was that 38.
Uh,
Yes,
I think you're right.
Yes, yes,
it
it was.
38.
Who had the best average finish coming
See,
in?
Up
here's
until
the
today.
thing. Here's the thing. Like I know I brand myself a lot of the time as like a Hendrick fan, but I know
You're wearing a Bowman
know,
shirt.
Yeah, I know. I'm a Hendrick fan, but like
Pick
the
one.
thing, you pick a lot. You pick a lot of them. But the thing is, like with Larson, it's like if something bad happens, or maybe a couple bad things happen in a race, you're just kind of like, I'm not going to be too worried about it. He might still pull out a top 10, so it's like
Yeah.
pretty good.
He's kind of like
But-
Logano in that way.
Yeah,
Logano,
yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
like, oh, he's
Ugh.
trash today, and all of a sudden, oh my god, he's in the
Look at
top
me like that,
5.
you freaking-
Yeah.
I can't say that on the podcast.
Larson's good though. Like
Lindsay told me
Larson
I'm
can
a-
always pull it out if he needs to. Yeah. Whoa.
Okay.
Hung money it is.
I was saying, Lindsay gave us a slap on the wrist last week after saying something. So
Yeah.
like,
We did
can't
get
say
a little
nothing.
trouble from that.
Sorry. I unintentionally just got you in trouble.
No,
Eh.
not that.
Oh, good.
No, yours was fine.
Good.
He said, Brent says Amazon Prime taking his talent for the next couple of weeks. I mean I'm okay with this trade.
I will say, speaking of Kyle Larson, though, like the only time I've had my heart like actually broken by Kyle Larson is when we went to Talladega that one time, and he had that issue. He like it was literally they didn't even make it like it was pace laps. Or
They
something
forgot
like
to take
that.
they forgot to take like the cover off the carburetor.
yeah,
Or not the carburetor, but
The
the
intake.
air intake.
Yeah.
yeah, and so like he
Blew
blew up
up
on
on-
lap 1. I was like, bro, I
Gosh.
drove 7 hours just to see like Larson
Just
win
to
a
watch
race.
you go up and smoke on the backstretch.
And I'm
So
just
lap
like-
one.
Bro, like I drove 7 hours for this.
The worst part is you have to sit in the sun for the next several hours. Just
Gosh.
like, great.
Just-
I
in a
will say
salty
we
mood.
did not roast you for falling asleep at that race.
I was-
In all fairness, that was
Yeah,
was
bro.
rough. I think wasn't that the race Brad won?
It
Yeah.
might have been. I
Yeah.
think that was his last win.
yeah, we were
Or-
there for that.
Not his
one.
last-
easy.
last
Easy.
Penske win.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on, we got Xfinity.
Yep. So Xfinity, clean start to the race. Track position was key for the clean air.
It was.
For sure. That seemed big all weekend, honestly, at Nashville.
Between that, it's just the track, fighting the track in general.
Yeah.
I think with a lack of banking and it being concrete, like I was saying a little bit earlier, the right front is everything. So if you lose that right front downforce, bro, like it's over.
Yeah. No,
Like
I
you,
agree.
you really need it. But what's good is this track does have, like if you saw like during the race, especially in the later end of a run, like if you saw how much rubber, like you had room to move. But there's always going to be a preferred lane because they don't do any treatment to this track at all. There's no
I thought they put
PJ or
resin
resin.
down.
Did they?
I thought they
I
put
didn't
resin
see it.
down.
I was gonna say I didn't.
It
see
didn't
either.
look like it.
If they did, they didn't put enough.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, they might have wore it all out by tonight.
Yeah. I thought they did, but I could be mistaken.
I don't remember them talking about it during the broadcast either.
Maybe not.
No.
I don't know. I mean, we were all hanging out a lot.
We were talking a lot.
We got a crash course from Concrete Carl.
That was hilarious.
That was
Dude, that
funny.
was.
That was
I like
really
the
good.
90s vibes on it. That was pretty
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I watched that while driving to Jake's house in the middle of nowhere.
we like to be secluded.
In an
Undisclosed,
undisclosed code. Yep.
studio location.
Yeah, there's a 0% chance I could ever find my way here again. Like,
That's the point.
Man.
And no, well, don't worry. The next time you come here, there'll be neighborhoods all down the street. Don't
Oh, really?
don't tell Jake about it.
okay.
He doesn't like talking about it.
Sad.
Welcome to Florida.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I was gonna say, if you for those of you who don't live in Florida, Florida is the only state where they will take a road that is already just straight and like repave it to make it squiggly. That is
Listen,
literally
For no reason.
for no
No.
reason. For no reason.
See, in Pennsylvania, they just don't pave it. Or they like rip it up. They're like, oh, this road looks decent. We should cut some slots in it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
It's
I
it's
wish-
awful. Our state's horrendous. It's so bad. I love coming to Florida.
I'll say you'll be here next week. Don't worry.
Apparently.
So, all right. Moving on to some other things in Xfinity. So there was caution with 6 to go in stage 1. All but 4 drivers short pitted the stage for the end of the race position. That was a little weird wording.
That's Matt's notes.
Oh, that makes
That
sense.
makes a
I
lot of sense.
should have previewed read this. I apologize. No comments on that.
No,
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I
it's
missed.
very
I
ob-
missed stage 1. So
it's very
sorry.
obvious that Matt needs proofreading all the time.
jeez.
Matt
He's
needs
not even
proofreading.
here to
Bro,
defend
I'm
himself.
saying, come on, Jeff. You can't.
I was
just
waiting to
take
see if he was
shots.
in the chat defending himself.
I mean,
was
just
looking at
because
her.
No, he's
we
probably
take shots at you when you're not here doesn't mean you can do that to Matt.
I love it. So Kuzman, we just put roundabouts everywhere.
That
there-
is very
That
true.
is
that
true.
is so
That's
real.
catching on down here too.
That-
don't
that's-
we?
That
that's
is
happening
a
a lot.
real thing here.
Oh, yeah.
Like roundabouts, like why would like there's not even like roads intersecting.
What did we
just
say?
want him there.
It
Bro.
was like when we were
But
hanging
there
out-
might be.
There will be a road intersecting here in 10 years, but here's the roundabout. Like,
That sounds right.
what are we doing?
Yeah. Florida is definitely like a roundabout. Like,
For
we're gonna
real.
put one of those in.
So
Right
stage
flip.
1 and 2, fairly clean in Xfinity.
Yep.
Justin Allgaier wins both, and then brings it home to win the third stage.
I mean, pretty.
Pretty dominating, kicking everybody's butt, man.
I think-
I thought Zillish was going to win at one point. He showed up, but
Super
Seven
competitive.
Yeah.
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 Seven just held him off long enough to.
I was a little
Get it
disappointed in Chastain. I really thought in the JRM car it
I did
could have been a
too.
little more competitive, especially since the
Yeah.
JRM car won with the 7. But I mean,
And finished
you know,
P2.
Yeah,
I mean, JRM was good yesterday.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they were definitely good. I mean, JRM is good on concrete, especially. It's funny because Matt told me he's like, man, save your Allgaier pick in our little league. He's like, save your Allgaier pick for
Dover.
for concrete.
Oh,
Oh,
For
yeah.
concrete. And I'm like, nah, and I lost with him. Not this week, but like a week or two ago. I was like, dang, I should have saved him for concrete.
Well, anymore, he can win anywhere if he doesn't give it up. Like
Yeah.
last week, he had the win in the bag.
or
and
run
just
into
screwed up.
Chris Wright.
Gosh,
As
what
long
a
as-
clown.
As long as he stays away from
Oh
him,
yeah, how
he's
did
fine.
you? So you were at Rockingham. What did you think about that?
No, that was at Texas when Chris Wright was in 40.
Was it?
Yeah. When he was in 47 different lanes in the corner and then switched at the last second and wrecked the 7.
Didn't he wreck?
No.
Am I tripping?
Who did?
I don't remember.
The 7 got wrecked at Rockingham whenever the 16 ran out of gas, which was okay.
Okay.
So that
You
was
might be right.
that was a frustration at Rockingham. The 39 and the 16 ran out of gas under caution, and then didn't pit because somehow magically throwing a green flag is going to put fuel in the tank.
Yeah, of course.
And so
Everybody knows
they
this.
ran out under caution,
Flip the switch.
picked in front of the 7, and then both ran out on the restart and caused a pileup. And it's like, I was so mad. I was
you know What it
yelling.
is? You know what it is? They didn't have the Amazon burn bar.
See, if they had the
You know
burn
what?
bar, they would have known.
That was it.
Oh,
They
The,
had
the miles per gallon
Bro, the
calculation.
mile per gallon, bro, that joke was hilarious.
CW, where you at, bro? Get that burn bar.
Bro.
Dude,
The
the
burn
fact that
bars
it
are
was just
wild.
like, what was it, like 4.9, 4.7 or something like that?
I love that. Apparently, this is Steve Letart's like contribution.
That's his baby. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Dale Jr. is saying. Yeah, it's funny.
That,
Pretty sure I had a Dodge Ram that got that kind of fuel economy. That's pretty impressive that a race car does 4.9.
I'm really not. I like how they showed like a few people like 4.5, 4.5, and they show like on a 4. I'm like, how? Like no, like but yes at the same time. Like,
Yes.
Like how are you getting that much more? Like
It
well,
does
I don't-
make you wonder sometimes.
Yeah, that was funny. No, it's just It's fun. I like the burn bar. It's kind of cheesy and fun.
It's
It kind of
just
reminds me of
funny.
like the Digger Cam.
Yeah.
It's kind of has that vibe. It's fun.
got that little bit
Yeah.
of cheesiness to it.
yeah. It's fun.
Just,
But it has
enough.
like some sort of substance behind it. Like I like it. Like it's a
Yeah.
little cheesy, but it's like there's some data.
Yeah.
It's all AI, so who knows how true it is, but it's data.
They can be like,
For some
just
reason,
put whatever
like-
numbers in there. They'll buy it.
For some reason, the burn bar reminds me of something I would see on like Spike TV back in the day. Like I don't know. That's just like gives
Some like 3 o'clock promo for like
Yeah.
how to lose weight. Some energy bar that's gonna
burn
help you.
bar.
Right, you are, Ken.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a slam comedy thing, like burn bar.
burn bar.
Got 3 jokes.
Oh gosh.
Jeez, sounds like a
Corny
dive
but
bar where
funny.
there's like a comedy show at the end of the night or something. No, just me.
Okay.
Same thing. Yeah, I think.
All right, it's late. Sorry.
Truck race. Frankie Muniz, DNF lap one.
Poor guy.
He must have had an oil. I mean, he definitely had an oil line come loose. I don't know if it was loose or came loose.
I
Or,
really wish he
Man.
signed with a better team.
it's pretty rough right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. He's digging a pretty deep hole with this season.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get nervous for his well-being because, like, you see the stuff that he tweets and says on the radio, like,
His radio stuff is
bro,
dark.
right?
Dark.
Like, that's
Yeah.
why I'm like almost a little bit worried for him.
Yeah. I think he would. This is one of those situations where I think he took a full-time ride in a not great car as opposed to taking like half a season in good cars.
Over a good
Right.
car,
That's
yeah.
like when you do that
Right.
thing. You know, you're
Yeah.
supposed to take that halftime. But I mean, you say that, but has it worked for Ryan Truex?
Yeah, I say Ryan Truex is the best example. And it,
The best thing, I mean, because
Next pet peeve. We were just talking about
we
it.
were talking
Yeah.
about it, which brought it right to the front of my mind.
Yep.
Won multiple races and has nothing this year.
But
Or
don't
not-
worry,
I
we
mean,
got
not-
William
not much.
Sawalich. Causes a wreck every week.
I mean, the only other really comparable thing would be Eric Almirola, but he's a Cup driver that
Can we-
went down.
Can we talk about
I don't mind him as much.
what is
Yeah.
up with William Sawalich's wreck on the backstretch last night? He just like,
Dude,
he's like going on the backstretch, like just turns right into him, and then turns left and spins himself out. And they're like, "Oh, he's trying to side drive." I was like, "That's the worst.
not side
That is the worst
Literally
side
the
drive I've
worst.
ever seen."
I've ever-
Like,
This road racer's just like, I have to turn right. I'm tired of turning left.
I think
Bro.
he just got nervous because he made it that far into a race without wrecking, and he was like, "What I do? What I do?"
I didn't think I'd make it this far.
oh my God.
Stage 3. What's this?
I do feel like he has speed and ability, but yeah, he's
Whack.
he's the loose
Does he
cannon.
though?
He
I
had-
am not a Sawalich fan.
Really, couldn't tell.
I know.
Sawalich.
Sorry, it's very subtle.
I feel like if he can put it together, he does have speed, but he is also in Joe Gibbs. So, I mean,
That's what's so hard to tell. Like, yeah,
he is in the top 3 cars in the series, but yeah.
it still does nothing.
It's
I
fine.
mean, he was pretty
It's
fast
fine.
backwards down
He's
the backstretch.
fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
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 Corey Haim wins stage 1 and 2.
Big surprise.
He was very fast. He
Scheduled
he
tweet.
won the pole, didn't he?
I don't remember.
I think it was
But-
metric because I think I got rained out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't get a chance to watch truck.
I'm doing
practice.
all this from memory, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I could
are
be
we.
thinking of 3.
Oh, hey,
I could
want
be
the-
on 3
you want-
weeks
you want
ago.
the show sheet. But it was pretty good. But DJ, you called it in the Discord.
Yep.
About 25, 30 to go. You said, "Hey, this could really come down to a 3-truck battle between Haim, Riggs, and Caruth." And
It did.
you were absolutely
Yep,
right.
Yep.
You nailed it, and it was a freaking
It
awesome
was.
race,
Those last 20 laps was amazing.
dude. That was the best
Yeah.
racing of the whole weekend.
I mean, not a lot.
Probably.
A lot of positions happened because mostly the battle stayed in second to third.
Probably.
But the fact that it still stayed in second and third, and at any moment, first could mess up and they were right there, or
yeah.
2 and 3 can get in a line and then be right at 1. It was still a 3-way battle.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun.
I would have liked to have seen if the battle could have been for first and second as opposed to second and third.
Oh, right.
If I'm
Right.
critiquing,
I mean,
but
there
yeah.
there was some moves made, and Raja made some good blocks and
Yeah,
some good
he
took
did.
some
He really
lanes
did.
away. He did a good job.
No, he
defending.
showed up. He showed up.
You know,
real
and then
good.
he would defend, put Haim in a bad position, which then would give Riggs like a chance to like get in there. Like it was pretty good.
And shout out to Lane Riggs for not wrecking everybody.
He did try.
I mean,
Oh,
yes,
my goodness.
But he
He
did.
did.
This man's been
he
trying
did
to do
take
that for
a
less
shot
than
at
3
Haim.
weeks.
He did.
Did you see what Haim did to him? Oh, Haim took like 4 shots on him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you,
that's
you hear
probably
Haim,
deserved.
you hear Haim's post race
more.
comments.
What?
Nice to race somebody and not get wrecked for the win.
He's such a whiner. I'm done with Corey Heim. I can't do it.
I mean, I feel that, but at the same time, like Riggs is racing like
I was
pretty
gonna say,
aggressive.
this is
I'm
like-
not
he's
gonna
racing him hard. Yeah.
I don't mind,
I
but
think
like,
he's the only one that's actually racing Corey Heim this year. Has anyone else actually raced Corey Heim this year? Like, that's where I'm defending Lane. Like, I think Corey's not used to
Keselowski
being
racing
raced.
pretty hard into the grass.
No, but the thing that bothers me
Yeah.
about Lane Riggs is when he it's not what he does, it's just that he doesn't admit it. It's like after the
Yeah.
fact, like with the Chandler Smith thing a few weeks ago, he's like, yeah, like I'm just racing him clean, blah, 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 blah. Like I'm kind of racing him hard.
Yeah, he
whatever.
didn't
and it's
really-
like you didn't just run him up the track like very egregiously. Like
I mean, I
don't
wouldn't
know.
say it was egregious. Like
it looked pretty egregious.
He's raced super hard like 3 or 4 weeks in a row.
Which I
So like the
appreciate.
benefit
Yeah.
of the doubt is like starting to go away. Like, all right, if you hit somebody, like you've raced everybody like super hard. Like the
Yeah.
benefit of it's like no different than
Right.
Ross like a couple years ago. Like, yeah, the benefit of the doubt has left.
For sure.
You
And I
can
get
love
that.
it, and I do love like when
Yeah.
Ross does it. But like the benefit of the doubt of like you are going maybe a little bit too far.
I'm not saying I don't like it because I like
I
the
do
aggressive
too.
racing too, but it's just like
Just own it.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
just admit
like,
it if you are.
But yeah,
be like-
I ran him up into the dirt because I want to pass him.
Yeah.
I'm about that.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, bro. Let's go.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The problem is you can't do that because then NASCAR finds you.
no,
and
you can run
penalizes
him
you.
into the marbles. Just you didn't wreck him. I ran him into the marbles, hit him loose so I could pass him.
Gave
if
him
he
lane?
if he spun out in the marbles, that's his fault.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which he did.
it's all in how
I
you
mean,
say it.
hey,
Just don't say you let go of the wheel.
like,
and
I,
just
I left him a lane. It
let
was,
Jesus take the wheel and take
I
him
left
out.
a lane,
You just
baby.
can't be like, I left him a lane. It was full of trash, but I left him a lane. Like,
I left him a lane. It was the exact size of his car.
right. Well, I think the Riggs Heim beef is going to be really good this year.
I hope
because-
so.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys catch Riggs' interview from last week?
I didn't.
No.
I think so.
because
Remind me.
Yeah,
last week
I think I
Heim
watched it.
won, right? Heim won and Riggs finished P3, and they were interviewing him like, "Oh, you had a good night." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, and they said something about Heim winning, and he goes, "Well, hope he sleeps well tonight. Hope he doesn't feel too." Oh, how did you? I forget how he worded it, but it was like, "I hope he's not nervous now" or something, because it was like Heim made such a big deal after
I missed
Wilkesboro,
that.
and Riggs is just throwing these little daggers in, and I kind of dig it.
I kind of like, dude. We
I like
need
it.
a little rivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
all
Well,
about
I
a
think
little
it's fun.
rivalry.
And like
I like
tonight, like Heim just totally killed himself. He just cleared it like the six wasn't even there. Wrecked him in the six.
Unalived himself. Sorry, we're on
Unalived.
YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
What was
We should be fine.
What was it? What was it? The IHOP surprise move of the race?
Dude, that,
Pancakes. That was fantastic.
that was the.
So savage.
I can't
We're
believe
like-
they did
like,
that.
Like,
I took a picture because I didn't believe it. I took a picture because I was like, I need to commemorate
The
this moment.
surprise move of the night. Yeah, or something like that.
It was
I'm
Heim
like,
wrecking
is this?
himself.
Did you feel like this was the only one you were gonna get? Did you feel like,
How good is that? Like,
That's great.
bro?
That's so funny.
whoever made that decision deserves a raise because that was genius.
That was good.
Oh,
There's
funny.
just like
Wouldn't-
so many like different things that like I don't know. That was pretty awesome. That was a good one.
Oh,
would-
10 out of 10.
you wouldn't see that on Fox.
No.
Fox would be like best move of the race, and it's like one guy like not even making a pass.
Yeah.
Just like, oh wow, he gained time on the leader.
Or something else. Remember, what was it, 2 weeks ago that Fox was doing their best move of the race while an actual pass for the lead
Yes,
was happening?
yes,
And the
yes.
replay was of like a car entering pit
It was
road.
it was Bowman. It was Bowman
It was the
going on
Bowman-
pit road or
not
something
Pat-
like that.
yeah.
And it was like, there's a race for first.
I know.
Fox is so bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's so cringe.
It's, I mean, and then Prime just knocks it out of the park. So it just makes
Yeah.
it that much
Really
worse
good.
when you're
Like,
like,
you thought NBC was exposing them when they got Dale Jr. and Steve Letarte,
yeah.
and now with Prime, you're like, oh, y'all not even close.
No.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
so bad.
And it's
Yeah.
really sad that we're stuck. I don't know if I want to say stuck, but we're in this situation for the next 7 years.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
feel like the pressure's
And they
gonna.
don't
I
care.
feel like they're gonna
Oh.
have to step up because here's the thing, right? Like Fox, like whenever they do like that cringy stuff, like with Michael Waltrip, like the pit road,
The pit walk.
like the pit walk, all that cringy stuff is just it just sucks, bro. It falls flat. It's terrible. It's
Yeah.
not tasteful. And then they come out with like Prime does with this '90s concrete Carl thing, and it slaps. The
Yeah.
whole thing is amazing.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's the right amount.
Funny.
It's the right amount
witty.
of goofy and
Yes.
serious.
But it's still witty. Like
Yes.
it's still,
Yeah.
yes, it's good.
There's legitimate content in it, but it's still entertaining.
and it,
Yeah.
it's so diverse that it strikes a little nostalgia thing a
Yep.
little bit.
Yeah.
Like
Tickles
it's
the itch.
yes, bro. Like the whole thing, and it's like Fox is like, let me run
Well-
around and drop my
well-
burrito in your car. Like it's just like
Yeah.
Well, also, I was gonna say, speaking of Carl Edwards, like specifically, it's like, man, he was asking some really good questions.
He was.
before, like,
bro,
like,
Carl
to, like,
Carl
Wilson
Edwards,
And this is still
Corey
the second
LaJoy
time
are
he's done
amazing.
this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yes.
impressed.
Yeah,
I'm
it's really
impressed.
good. But he's asked some great
JP,
questions.
the pit walk causes me physical pain. Me and you both, bro.
Dude.
Oh,
What do
yeah.
you like?
The only way the pit walk is, I think, should be allowed is, like we've said, is if they do it after the race. And after a driver just got wrecked, you have Michael Waltrip coming at you. Hey, man, how you doing? And just
Now, that would be funny.
That would be
Bro.
hilarious.
Well, I think you nailed it though. You have like if you're goofy, but you mix it with legitimate broadcasting, it's taken seriously.
There's a
but
right
Fox never
mixture.
does legitimate, like ever. They never do.
They don't do
legitimate.
it. It's cartoons
Yeah.
and Michael Waltrip.
Oh, the cartoons, please.
I'm so.
How did-
Why do they have like two pictures of like Kevin Harvick in the booth uniform?
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
tracksuit uniform, and they look completely different.
Yeah,
And they're both cartoons.
it's just.
What are we
bad.
doing?
I want to
It's
know
so
why
bad.
Kyle Busch has abs.
Like a 12 pack.
Like a 12. Yeah, it's not just an 8-pack or a 6-pack.
What was the
or
one with
whatever.
Denny? Denny like had a goatee in one, and he's like, "I've never had a goatee in my life."
I don't think Denny's
What are
ever
we
had
even
facial
doing?
hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
dude,
it doesn't
it's
make
so
any
bad.
sense.
I like. I think it's really funny. I mean, we got to talk about the truck race some more, but there's one more thing on the Prime that we were all laughing about. Like they're like dressed like in this business casual, button up like shirts. You know, not polos, but like these nice button ups. But all their sleeves are rolled up, and all these dudes
Dude,
like
they're
with their forearms,
flex.
like a bunch of dudes all looking ripped. I'm like, this is like the most hardcore like post or pre-race show. I'm like, and Carl Edwards is just like so intently looking at like who was it? He was who was
Hocevar.
Hocevar.
It was-
He's
Yeah.
just staring at it with like his forearm, just like this.
Dude, he
And
was
we're like,
holding.
bro, is he about to like deck like Hocevar? Like he's just ripped.
He
Like
was-
just it's so and his questions were so intense and so good. We're
oh,
like, man, this is like really good.
best
Oh,
best moment of the interview, the post race, pre race.
Oh, man.
100% was when Hocevar was sitting there and Corey LaJoy's like, "Yeah, you were driving
Yeah.
my ride, and now I'm here broadcasting. Thanks."
You did such a good job driving my car in your one cup start. I'm an analyst
It
now.
was something to that effect.
It was
I'm like,
so
that
good.
was
So
hilarious.
It was fantastic.
But like,
But I like Corey LaJoy in this role.
yeah,
He's
he's
doing
really,
well.
really
Pretty good.
He's doing
doing
well.
okay. Yeah, I think one thing I really liked about it is like you were saying that it just felt very blue collar. It felt like they just got off work. They rolled up their sleeves. They're having a beer while they're
Yeah.
just talking
Yeah,
talking shop.
100%.
It's just nice. You know, it's cool.
It is.
It's a good
It's
vibe.
like professional but relaxed.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know, like we're about to go to business. It's about to happen, but we're all about to have a good time too. Like
well,
that's
and
such a
again,
cool
it's
mix.
because they had a legitimate broadcast up to that point. Like that's
Yeah,
why they can do that.
I'm
kind
talking
of
even
stuff.
the pre-race.
Oh, sure.
The
Mhm.
pre-race with the sleeves rolled up, they're chilled. Like it's still focused, it's still serious, it's still clean, crisp, it's sharp,
Yeah,
but it's still like you're not all suits, ties, and all that. It's still that more casual. Like, yeah, man, we're here to race. Like that. It speaks to the audience of what NASCAR is.
I think so.
Yeah.
I
know?
liked how they were bringing in like the different drivers, and they were bringing
I love it.
bringing up their stats in front of them, and like, hey, you know, here's all your stats here at this track. You've had trouble at this kind of tracks. What were you guys doing different today? Like just different ways to ask questions that like Fox still would ask those drivers, but they'd ask them just in such a generic way that it was just
Yeah, until they
you made the drivers think.
until they interviewed Bubba after the fact. It's like, yeah, you placed 6th tonight. That's pretty good. But what about your 33rd place finish and
Your
your
38th
36th place finish? And like all that stuff, they start bringing it up. Oh,
Your
it's so
first top
funny.
10 of the month. Welcome to post race.
Meanwhile, here's
Slightly biased.
Meanwhile, here's a beer.
Yeah.
I mean, Bubba Wallace.
That's
and
how
Corey,
you're pushing it.
You right?
Bubba Wallace and Corey LaJoy sharing a beer was not on the bingo card tonight.
That's fantastic. I
pretty
love
awesome. Yeah,
10
it's
out of
fun,
10.
man.
That's
Like,
great.
Let's go. I'm all about it. But
Well,
anyway, so
last
truck
week
race,
we had a 25th place car spin last week, and we got like 5 replays of it. Like, how amazing is that?
Yeah.
It's just like Fox would never. Like
No.
the leader spins and we don't have a replay. And
No.
like Prime's like, no, we got you. We got you.
bro. Like I forget the number, but like the amount of cameras and everything they have, it's insane.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like
great.
I feel like we haven't missed anything yet.
My
No.
favorite thing with the Prime thing was last week so far when they did the there was something on it was Denny Hamlin not getting the second can of fuel in.
Yeah.
And they're like, hold on, let's rewind it back. And I'm like, I've never seen Fox rewind a video
slow-mo.
in slow-mo. Like, look, you can see there's no bubbles in there. I'm like, that's because we're in 1080 now, not 720. Thank you, Thank
Also
you.
nice. Yeah.
Also nice.
Yeah.
I was
So,
gonna,
welcome to 2025.
Yeah.
The only other thing that really blew my mind was when Jake was just like, "Oh my gosh, it's like the longest run we've had with like no commercials. This is great."
I was
Yeah.
like, man, we went like 20 laps with no commercial for like the start of the race. I was like, this is amazing.
Our standards are.
I'm used to like 5 laps commercial.
Yeah, after Fox, like our standards are in hell. Like they're way down here.
You know, one more thing on this, and we really do got to move on. But the other thing that's cool about the post race is you can watch it anytime. It's on
Yeah.
Prime.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
saw that. That's really
I didn't
cool.
know that. I
like
didn't even
that.
know they were doing a whole post race because we obviously go and do our podcast right after the race because Fox never provided anything. So we're like,
Might as
this,
well.
This is the time slot we'll fill. But but you can go back and watch it. And so like I went back Monday. I was like, wow, you can rewatch this. I pull up Prime. And so I'm sitting there doing my stuff at work, paperwork, and I had this on like a podcast, like listening to the post race. I was like, this is so dope.
Yeah, it's perfect.
This is so
pretty
cool,
awesome.
man.
Pretty awesome.
So
Nice.
you can add it to like another, like, you know, if you're ready to go to bed or do something different, like you can add this to your list of like stuff to throw on in the background later in the week and kind of get back into it. It's so cool.
Yeah, really dig it. It's really helpful.
Kuzman's 100% correct, by the way.
Fox would be in the commercial during a caution and then come back for pit stops and go back to commercial.
Yep.
They're the worst. They're the
Yep.
worst.
I'm surprised they don't take a commercial break from their commercial break.
There was nothing
Yeah.
worse than 10 to go at Talladega and Fox was like, we're going to commercial. I was like, the hell are you talking about going to commercial?
So
They
dude,
did
they
it
got
twice.
crucified over that.
They did
Bro.
it twice because they did it at like 10 to go and then they did it
Yeah.
at like 6 to go. It was like, what?
Well, thank
That-
God they didn't miss anything because the super speedway
Well.
car is trash. But that's another conversation.
Don't disagree with you there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But anyway, back to the truck. Raja Caruth wins.
Well
Second
done.
career win.
Super cool.
That was cool. I did
Nice.
pick him, both his wins. So, yay me. Screw you, Matt.
That's worse. Yeah.
Wait, did you actually win in trucks on your league this year?
Yeah, I've been getting my butt kicked in trucks this week or this year by Matt. But yeah, I got to win with Raja again.
Nice.
One up.
It's fun. It's fun. He's like, who you gonna pick for Xfinity? This is yesterday. I was like, bro, I'm stacked.
Yeah, you have a bunch
I have done terribly in Xfinity so far, but I'm stacked. I got everybody left.
Yeah.
So and he's like, I don't have anybody. I was like, I got the entire top 10 in qualifying. He's like, uh-oh. Now in trucks, I'm screwed. I have nobody. But in Xfinity,
Dang.
so,
Yeah, but
Nice.
apparently you had Raja.
yeah, I mean, hey, that worked out. So
That
me
was
and
a
Matt are
good
now
pick.
tied, 17 wins each. We are neck and neck.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, when we finished last year, it came down to Phoenix.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's wild.
came down to it. Yep.
A full season point standings came down to one
Yep.
race. Okay,
Came down.
just
Just
throwing that out. Okay, nah,
Who would have thought?
that's it. I have nothing else.
Not that that would happen anywhere else, but yeah.
No,
That's funny.
Yeah. No,
you didn't
that's
have to have
awesome.
like 4 rounds and 16 different. No,
No, good for Roger.
We don't have
That's
any
cool.
eliminations.
All right.
Oh, man.
We got anything else we want to talk about the race itself?
I think that's it.
Pretty much
If
it.
you guys have any questions or comments or anything you guys want to talk about in the chat about the race, let us know.
but how great the winner was tonight. 10 out of 10.
So far,
12 out of 10.
I'll let you guys know where we're at with the standings of the rating of the race. Green flag is winning with 59%. Checkered flag
Yeah.
is next with 29%.
Man, that's
a lot of
popping
Blaney
off,
fans.
man.
A lot of Blaney fans.
All the
in chat.
moms in the chat, I guess.
Yellow flag is 12 and black flag 0.
I will. Jason said Raja was bad to the bone. Can't say exactly what he said, but
I mean, you
for
probably
YouTube.
could,
He was bad butt.
that sounds so much worse.
he was because he was not the fastest car in at
No.
the end of stage 3, and he did a great job.
Yeah,
He
he
did a
had
great
short
job.
run speed, but he made it work on the long run.
Yeah,
I thought that was good. Yeah,
he did
Mark-
a good job, man.
Mark said y'all need commercials.
Absolutely not.
probably.
I
true.
mean,
Mark, you're blocked.
Fox gave me enough commercials for the whole friggin' season.
dude,
What's wrong with Gibbs?
we won't do commercials.
with
but
Ty
we do wanna
Gibbs. I'm
sponsor
assuming he's
us.
talking about Ty Gibbs or
he
Joe Gibbs.
sucks.
Well, you talked about you're talking about Joe Gibbs'
What was-
Xfinity program is
Trash,
terrible.
absolute trash.
Yeah.
Which I love because I'm a JRM fan. So cheers.
Even Ty Gibbs. I mean, just not good.
I really expected
Yeah.
him to like finally have a little bit of a. This would be the year where he kind of starts showing some of that talent, and it has not showed up.
Nah.
Not at all.
And he had moments last year, which is what's really weird.
Yeah.
like it's
I
not
feel like he's had
yeah,
a few moments this year, glimpses, but not like last year.
like little yeah. And then it's like right back to 18th place.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Denny Hamlin's there every week, so like it's not the
And
team.
Briscoe's running a lot better.
Bell has been
Yeah.
really
Bell
solid.
is
too.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did he
Yeah.
end up tonight? Because like I
got
thought he was
He
done.
got spun. I don't know.
Didn't he-
I'll
I
pull
thought
it
he was
up.
done
with-
after his
You
wreck.
got it?
He ended up with a top 10, I thought.
Sorry, I do have a
No,
phone here.
no
I guess
way.
I could have just looked it up. Look at that
Um,
nice background there. That's great.
Yeah.
let's pull it up here. Whoa, he
Tenth.
did get a
I was
top
gonna
10.
say, I'm pretty
sure I saw him in
the top 10.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's good for me. no
everyone-
wonder I got second in points. in
Everyone
the
from
fantasy
11th
league.
on should be ashamed because they got beat by a wrecked car. So well done,
That is
Christopher
very
Bell.
true.
We'll start with
Well, I
Ross
mean-
Chastain.
Yeah.
And mute.
Hey, Zane Smith, 13th, bro.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
A second and a 13th is not bad.
What's that average?
Oh, wow. Cole
Math.
Custer's still racing. He
Math.
got
It's
19.
8-ish. No, it's 7-ish.
7-ish.
6-ish.
I'm just seeing if there's anything else.
Ty Gibbs, 31st. God.
Ooh.
And he didn't
Bro.
wreck. He earned that. Like, he earned that 31st.
That is all talent right
Kuzman
there.
does say
Oh,
Ty
it's
Gibbs.
solid.
He was talking about Ty. That is terrible.
Now, do you?
And Josh Berry too, terrible.
Well, he didn't. I know
He was
had
running up front.
He had a speeding penalty, and
Oh,
then I
did
think
he?
he got involved in a wreck again.
No, he didn't get in a wreck.
Didn't
did
he? I don't know.
No, he was running up front. and
Ryan
then-
Priest
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I'm salty about Barry because I had Barry. for
Oh yeah.
fantasy.
And I like Barry.
He was running
Barry's a
really
good
good. He was running.
SVG 25th, terrible.
For him, good.
That's good for him though.
for him, good.
I mean, this
On an
year-
oval, like
It is a concrete oval, and he doesn't have a whole lot of experience on concrete, to be
Dang,
fair.
Barry fits all the boxes for
Keep
you.
going up, DJ. Let's see if we can find anybody else
Yeah,
worth mentioning.
JRM to Penske. That's pretty
Okay,
good.
Chase Briscoe.
21 car.
What was
Yeah,
up with
really
what was
good.
up with Denny Hamlin giving Chase Briscoe the business? Almost wrecked him going into one of the corners. I mean,
mean-
just shoving him in.
I'm telling you.
Dude,
he
I
had
was
all
like,
he had all
dang,
that
bro.
all that Adderall going through his system. He couldn't focus on
Calm
it.
down,
He was
calm
too
down.
focused on
all
everything.
all I know is I had
Adderall.
I mean, I heard it was something
allegedly.
else.
Allegedly.
Put snowflakes in the chat.
Oh
That
god.
reminds me, we got to tell you something after this.
Yeah.
Dang
Let's
man.
see. Kyle Busch, 12th, not bad.
That's a win for him at this
Eric
point.
Jones,
seventh,
7th.
is
Not
pretty
bad.
impressive.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yep.
He wrecked the
Bubba,
20.
whatever.
But still.
Carson Hocevar, second place, man. I mean, that is
Well done.
holy crap.
I
This dude's
definitely
gonna
wanna-
win this year.
I think so.
I think.
Carson Hocevar is absolutely on his way to make the
And
playoffs.
I might actually buy the diecast if it's Ride the Dente.
Really?
I've thought about it.
Really?
It's
I
a
like
good-looking car.
I like the
Really?
Chili's car. They
How
look
many
good.
people you rooting
have
for
no
over there?
room to talk.
How
brother.
many people, Jeff?
Oh, boy.
Bowman, Larson,
Likey.
Hocevar.
They're all
Wow.
Chevys. They're all
Wow.
Yeah.
They're all Hendrick, too.
Chevys. I mean,
Look,
That is
there's
true.
a difference between being a fan and just glazing, bro. You
I mean,
glaze
you would know.
everyone, bro.
You would know.
Wow.
Moving
So,
on.
I mean,
Well, wait. Okay, if you want to go there, what was that you
here
said
we
out
go,
there?
Here we go.
What was
Oh,
that
hey,
you said?
hey. Hey.
That is not.
Hey, let's not make comments that we can share to people that we don't want to see. Because I got something for you.
Okay, we're not trying to one up
Touche.
everybody. Jeez.
Touche.
Truce.
Choose.
We got way too much dirt on each other to be trying to start all this.
Yeah. We can't ever not be friends.
So
Let's do the NAS news.
all right. So moving on to our NAS news section.
Wait, somebody's got to do it.
we haven't
Matt's
done
not
that.
here.
We haven't done that in forever. Anyway, Rockingham
I'm Matthew.
Rockingham
Whoa,
Speedway.
calm down. It's just
Sorry,
speedway.
say
It's
that
not
again?
super.
No, that was Nashville. Nashville's a super speedway.
Gross.
Rockingham
Can we
Speedway.
petition to change the name of Nashville Super Speedway?
Is it? Never mind.
It's offensive.
Carry on. I've censored myself. I was going to say something, but just you guys do your thing. The filter worked. How about it?
Lindsay, be proud of him.
Rockingham Speedway is up for sale after 1 month after a NASCAR was there.
Super. Go ahead.
So I will say I read it because Bianchi wrote up the report on it, and it did seem more like they're trying to pass the torch sort of thing. So that's why I'm like a little bit encouraged by it, and it is locked in for the next 2 years of Truck and Xfinity guaranteed.
This is why I think it's for sale.
Yeah,
They made the deal. They have the selling power.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's a bad thing for the future of Rockingham. I think it's just the current owners getting a cash grab. SMI is going to buy it. I
You
would
think so?
I
Why,
really
though?
do.
Because you would only buy it if you're going to try to get a cup race. And what track are you giving up?
The Roval.
No, you're not going to give up your second.
Yeah, but I
Charlotte
wonder
date.
how much it
Absolutely
sells
not.
for. Like it, assuming that track is nothing more than a truck and Xfinity track. If it's gonna sell out every time, I wonder what the money's like. Because they're probably not paying that much for the track. I mean, in comparison, it's gonna be low.
Right.
Like
Maybe.
I mean,
it
it's
may
still
not be a
gonna-
bad thing.
It's still going to be. I mean, it's still going to be. It's got to be. I mean, it's got to be 25 to 50 million minimum.
But I feel like you could ROI that out over like the next 10 years. Cup needs to not go there for. Cup would be trash if they went there right now.
Yeah.
So they need to not go there for a while until that pavement wears out. The dirty air would be never ending in that
I
car.
don't know. The track seemed pretty rough.
I mean, for the first
it
year,
seemed
it's
like they did
phenomenal.
like one of those. It seemed like they called the SMI guys for the paving job.
Oh, they did.
It's pretty rough.
It's really good.
Super thin pavement.
Yeah. I mean, it works. Like, it's
Is that
fantastic.
proprietary paving technology?
Hey, maybe that's why SMI's buying it.
I mean,
I think SMI's buying it. Sorry.
I
That's
think
just my
if
thought.
SMI buys it, I think they could, but they have to give up a date. And that's either going to be a spring Martinsville, because you have to give up something, and you have to give up.
I like Jason's bet. Oh, but
Ooh,
that's not SMI, though, right? Isn't that
that'd be
ISC?
NASCAR. Yeah,
ISC owns
ISC.
Phoenix.
I mean, I'd be down for that.
I'm all up for Phoenix. Should
But
be
at the same
Phoenix
time,
should
like,
be a one-day track.
but the Phoenix both dates sell good.
That's the
know.
problem.
It sucks.
I mean, I'm with you, but the both dates sell
I
good.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
I've say this every time we bring up like dates and like replacing dates. I don't care what goes there as long as we just get rid of New Hampshire.
Oh,
Really?
You gotta
New
give
Hampshire
it one. I'm good with one.
No,
Really?
I didn't
hate
like
New
I'm
two.
not,
I'm down
no.
with one.
Like,
that
you want to
track
just
sucks,
kill
that
it
race.
altogether.
The only
Yeah, I
good,
don't like
the
that
only
Really?
good
I'm
race we've
shocked
had
with this.
recent at New
Well,
Hampshire was when it was
okay, let me
raining and
put
we
it
had
this
rain
way.
tires.
The rain did help.
That
will
helped
not, I
a
will not-
lot.
like my thing with New Hampshire is it's never my favorite race, and then also it's like the shortest race of the year for no reason. Like, why is it like only like
It is
300
really
miles?
short. I don't
It's
know
like
why it's so short.
300, not
Yeah.
even 300 miles, 300 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's-
300 miles.
it's
It's a mile.
they
Is it a
have
mile?
they
Yeah.
have no
It is a short race.
They have no lights.
They have no lights, and then the city doesn't want them going past.
They have
like
a
10,
noise. They have a noise ordinance
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
a certain time.
Super lame.
which it's like
What I will say for the whole weekend with the modifieds and everything, though, like the whole weekend for the fans that go, like it is a pretty incredible weekend. You know,
yeah.
I feel like it deserves to be there.
yeah.
I think it's a one weekend.
The Wheeling Tour, like that's
How
a
about
big
Kentucky?
deal for the
What's your
Wheeling
thoughts
Tour
on
to be there.
Kentucky?
My thoughts on
Kentucky
Kentucky?
should definitely come back.
Yeah.
So
I'm
should
the
so
same.
should Chicago.
I kind of want to see it. So
Chicagoland.
Chicagoland, I'm saying it now. Chicagoland will be back next year.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that would be
it's
awesome.
replacing the street course. I'm calling it now. Call me crazy.
I don't know because I feel like the street course is gonna move.
I think it's coming back.
I think it's gonna move.
I don't know that I like it.
Where would they go? If
I
they
mean,
did the
I'd like to
street
see it
course?
without
Detroit.
rain.
California.
Can we see it without rain once? Like
and then get a fair
the,
judge.
the,
Yeah.
the rumor is it's going to San Diego.
Yeah.
So let's say they don't put the San Diego
That'd be
deal.
interesting.
Like they don't have to put the San Diego deal together next year.
right.
So we could do Chicagoland for a year or two and then put a, road course deal later. Maybe that replaces something else. I would love to see Chicagoland though, because
so what was-
Chicagoland with the bumps, that race is going to be amazing.
I gotta remember. Teardown was talking about it, but I think the popular rumor is that they're gonna kill Coda, which honestly I'm fine with. I mean,
It's
we have
not-
too many road courses. I would rather
I'm
go
totally
to
fine with
Chicago.
Coda. I
Yeah.
like the Coda race this year, but
was
Especially
okay,
this
but-
race, they fixed it, but I think they fixed it
Yeah.
with that shorter track.
Oh, way
Yeah.
better.
That was much better.
Yeah.
I
it
mean,
was
honestly,
much
I want to
better.
kill Sonoma, but I know that's like a
oh,
sacred
Oh.
cow.
stop, bro.
When was there ever a good race at Sonoma?
Thank you.
I like Sonoma.
I get the vibes, and it's this is California wine country.
No, it's not even. It's not. Even,
Okay,
I don't care about
I
that.
will. I will
Terrible
say
racing product.
I will say we can stay in Sonoma if we move it to spring, because
It is
looks
beautiful.
looks
so
better.
much nicer in spring.
I don't. Man, I like Sonoma. I always have.
Ah,
Always have.
I do not.
I'm not gonna say it's the
Okay.
best race ever.
What would you rather have, Coda or Sonoma?
Oh, Sonoma, hands down.
All right, well, we'll kill Coda.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll trade Coda all
All
day
right,
for Sonoma.
Uh,
Chicagoland for Coda. I
I
like it.
Yeah.
I
I'm about. I'm
know, I
about.
know.
Good deal.
I mean, Chicagoland for Coda, I'd be about it.
So, anyways,
But-
we're starting to go
Especially with this
GoFundMe
car.
for Here for the Speed to buy. Here for the Speed and Racing Addicts. We're gonna buy.
Rockingham.
Rockingham. I only have $3. $3.
Hey, I was willing to put 100 out earlier. You know,
I'm good for 75.
Listen,
Hundo.
I do
we're getting
think.
there.
I don't know. To me, for SMI or an IFC to buy it, you're gonna have to guarantee a cup date.
Probably so.
That's really the only way in 10 years you get your money back.
I feel like we could get there though.
Because what if you don't get any more Xfinity trucks after 10 years? After 3 years, 2 years? You're screwed, man. It's too much money lost. You got to know you got cup race coming.
I think the racing product would have to get worse though, and I don't see that happening. I think the racing product's just going to get better there,
I agree.
and I think that's going to save you for sure.
I worry about oversaturation in the market.
That's the problem.
You know, I mean, how many times? I mean, you guys went to that race, but
Yeah.
I mean, are you guys going to come down? I mean, how many people came from all over the country to go to that race? I know it's sold out.
Yeah, well, I know for sure there's.
I think
there's the
it'd be
3-year
really
test, for
interesting
sure.
to see what it does next year.
Yeah,
If it sells out next year, their selling power is actually for real.
yeah,
Because there's now you've proved like people want to be here.
right. Don't
You
do
know?
it Easter weekend again, please. That was a
Oh.
once and done for us on Easter weekend.
That was rough.
But
Yeah.
I would totally go on another weekend.
Yeah,
Like I would totally do that.
yeah. I mean, Easter weekend is just tough.
It
Gosh.
is.
Yeah.
That drive home sucked. We're like the whole time home. We're like, we're not doing this again.
I mean, think about your fan base. Is Easter weekend is very important.
Oh, exactly.
So I mean, that's a big weekend in your demographic. Like
Mother's Day and Easter Day weekend. No
Where
racing.
were we? Was it Kansas?
now, Father's Day weekend, you're going racing.
All fair game.
100%.
I'm great with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would love to take
'Cause
my
the
kids to a
fathers are
race.
gonna
on
wanna go to
Father's-
the
Yeah,
race.
heck
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Well, what was it? Was it? I forgot.
Give me
what-
race tickets for Father's Day.
I think it was
Let's go.
Kansas was
Sold.
Mother's Day, and like attendance was not good, and it's like, yeah, big surprise.
It's Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
hey babe,
you
let's
know-
go. I want to go to the race today. Happy Mother's Day. You're coming with me.
100%.
You know the
100%.
second biggest day attended in church besides Easter?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
It is,
Yep.
which is odd. Yeah.
Beyond Christmas.
Yep.
Right? So, I mean, like, let's just be smart here.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
so-
just common sense.
Yeah.
But, anyways, in other news, 17 team kind of wins appeal for violating the rules.
That was weird.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I didn't. Did you read the specifics?
It
on
was
this?
like they were okay with the front part, but not the back part or something.
I don't know. I didn't read enough
I don't
about
remember
it.
exactly.
They
Yeah.
kind of half won. The penalty got reduced down. I guess it was like,
I think there was like 2 violations.
I'd have to read
or
it.
Something.
If you want to get in the nitty gritty, basically it was like, oh yeah, you can't do this, but you didn't say how much you couldn't do this,
Yeah.
and they did this a little bit into the gray area.
Yeah.
So like they're kind of like, you went in the gray area, but NASCAR you didn't say how much they could go in the gray area. So
That was kind of what I understood
the,
too.
the
Weird.
gist of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they
you
got
know.
half a penalty.
Yeah.
I mean, it made a big difference for their points.
I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
better, much better.
It's better than the Hendrick Louvers.
I mean that was fine. Shouldn't get penalized anyways.
Them cheating Chevys.
Them cheating Yoders.
Mexico City expands the Xfinity car field to 40 cars. That's 2 more than a normal 38 for cars that are not normally eligible for traditional race. I'm sorry. Those 2 cars are not eligible for traditional race profits.
But can compete. Payouts, I
Sorry.
think is what he meant.
Those 2 additional cars are not eligible for traditional points or monies. I'll just say that, but can compete.
Monies.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So basically, it's
How many-
the same provisional that
Daytona?
Helio Castroneves used for the 500.
Oh, that thing.
So yeah, yes, if you come all the way down here, you can race, but you get no money and you get no points.
Yeah.
Why would you race and risk tearing up a car?
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
They did
I
it.
guess I get it. Your sponsor gets to be out there, but why would you risk it?
It must be like a sponsorship market thing.
I-
You're in a market that you wouldn't normally be in because it's Mexico City.
I mean, I
Which
guess
there is a lot of potential there.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure.
So that's the only thing I can think of is why it would. Yeah. Because otherwise, like you said, why would you even risk it?
It would just have to be one of those like the sponsor pays stupid money to make
Yeah.
it happen, but like
I also
I wouldn't do it.
I also wonder if this means that there's not going to be several Xfinity drivers announced soon that have not been like one-offs, like people that are not.
I don't
normal.
think so.
You don't. I don't know.
I haven't seen any announcements, and we're what 2 weeks?
2
away?
weeks away. So
It's
yeah,
Michigan and
you're right.
then,
And then Mexico.
And Mexico.
right?
the issue that I'm finding is just that like if you look at the top teams in NASCAR, whether it's Cup or Xfinity or whatever, it's like they're already like almost not making money. Like racing
Yeah.
NASCAR is not a money making sport.
What if it was?
No.
So it's kind of one of
100%.
those things where it's like you're already not making money, and so now you're gonna just make less money.
Doesn't
Yeah.
NASCAR
I just
have a
don't-
Mexico series?
Yes.
What if it's one of those? A couple of those teams decide to jump in.
It's not.
No.
It's not.
Just wondering.
I know what you're saying,
Yeah,
but it's
it's-
not from what I've heard. But I don't know. I just don't get it. I mean, if you get a sponsor and you can get to race, I just don't get not letting them get points. I mean, I don't care about the points, but like not getting payout.
Paid money.
Like, how can you increase the field and not spread the payout? Just seems kind of.
Are they expecting that many cars?
39 is what I heard. So the
Wow.
40 gives them one extra in the next 2 weeks to pop up.
Okay.
So, which is not even 2 weeks. It's really 1 week. They pretty much registration has to be done. I would say at a minimum in the next couple days. So
Curious to see how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know nothing about that.
So somebody with 39 teams going, somebody's going there and racing for no money.
That's wild.
I think it's just stupid.
Hey, there's your week right there. We're talking about which race to kill next year. Mexico.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we all know Daniel Suarez is going to show up and win with the most cheated car ever.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
dude,
not gonna
yes.
lie. Yes.
That'll be the most skeptical win
Yes.
of all time.
I'm not gonna lie. No, the only thing more skeptical is if Kyle Busch wins because I still don't know how that man is going to Mexico.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
No one has even mentioned this. Like, do
Yeah.
we know?
Hey,
Get
it's
the man a
fine.
waiver.
That's
He doesn't have any playoff points to burn. It's fine.
fair.
He has
enough.
nothing to lose.
He's just
Yeah,
not
I really
going.
did want to take the week off.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of the ads that they start putting out for
No.
the Mexico race?
No.
It's like Daniel Suarez and like I think it's like Ryan Priest and Alex
Oh
Bowman.
yeah.
And they're
Oh
like,
yeah.
And they're like, he's like,
Yes.
here's what you say in like
Carro. Carro.
Yeah.
He's like, no,
Roll
you have
the
to roll
R.
your R's.
Yeah. You have to roll the hours.
And then like Alex Bowman's sitting there like, Carone or whatever. I don't know.
Bro, that little promo was funny.
That one was- I did
pretty
see that
good.
one.
It's pretty good.
All right, moving on to some other things. So Amazon Prime's viewership is 2.7 million, close to FS1, but lower to normal Fox. Average viewership went from 65 years old to 55, so we have a lower demographic.
That's pretty cool.
I think that's really
That's a
solid.
plus.
Yeah.
I'm really curious what it'll be this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
Could-
people will figure it out. It should be better.
We're finally weeding out the NASCAR died with Dale Sr. crowd. So,
down.
huh?
I mean, it did, but
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh my gosh, bro.
Just take that hat off.
Jacob's one of them.
I'm just kidding. Come on. Anyway, I mean, I think it's good. The demographic swing is huge.
I do wonder how skewed that may be because how many elderly people, older, were like, "Hey, son, can I borrow your Prime to watch NASCAR?" Like, so I wonder if it might have gotten skewed because of that.
I don't know.
But either way, it's still good that younger accounts are still
That's
accessing
too
it.
big of a swing.
It's a pretty
10
Yeah.
years is a drastic
over
swing.
2.7 million people.
Yeah.
That's a major shift.
That is.
That's not a little shift.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it'll get better. And if you figure, I mean, it's a little below a normal FS1 broadcast, which is where we normally see this race. I guess last week would normally be Fox, but this week would definitely be
Right.
FS1.
Right.
But I mean, that's
It'll be interesting.
the major thing there is the 10-year shift to lower age.
Yes.
That's pretty fascinating.
That's a
So,
big thing.
I mean, it was funny actually. A friend of mine today was texting me. He's like, "Hey, I was watching the race because I heard it was on Prime and I have Prime." And he's not
That's
typically a watch a race. He's gone to me to one Xfinity race and watched maybe one or two with me over the last 5 years. But he texted me tonight and said he was watching because he
That's pretty
saw
cool.
it was on Prime. I was like, "Hey,
I think it'll be good.
I think so."
I think overall.
Streaming is the future.
This
Yeah.
is this
It's
next.
I think it's a
Yeah.
fad.
I think
Really?
network television.
I was like, yeah,
Network
okay.
television will be dead in 5 years. I'm convinced of that.
10 years.
I'll take it. It's fine. 7.
We,
7.5.
What's
we,
the average?
we gotta wait. We gotta wait for some of those elderly to die off. Unfortunately.
Oh, calm
Hey.
down. God dang.
My 90-year-old
to be
grandmother has
canceled,
Prime
totally
Video on her smart TV.
My
So I'm
dad
just
figured
saying.
it out. Hey,
Yeah,
after Ross
it's not
won
that
last
hard.
week, my dad figured it out.
That's true.
He was like, if Ross can win, I can do Prime.
Dale Earnhardt 2.0.
Oh,
That's
man.
funny.
This is a good one. NASCAR planned to fund a car at Sonoma. Funny, we were just talking about this. But it was pretty much shut down. Matt has a note in here once the story was leaked. I'm not sure it was once the story was leaked. I think it was once all the Penske debacle went down to the Indy 500. Once all that drama started, NASCAR probably stepped back and said, "Yeah, you know what?
Not the greatest call.
Not the best. Maybe not the best time.
Yeah.
Let's punt for next year." Like,
I 100%. I agree with all the above. Yeah.
I do not want to see NASCAR participating in it.
I'm not gonna lie.
No. Well,
A NASCAR owned team.
and you're already getting the monopoly argument. Like, don't encourage it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm
Especially
not-
when there's some validity behind it.
I just hope that if there is a NASCAR car out there, I hope the whole field collectively decides we will make this car wreck on lap 2.
So we're gonna put Chris Wright in the field. Is that what you're saying?
I hope.
If
Chris
anyone
Wright
ran
starts
Chris
right-
Wright, I'm fine.
Chris Wright, you're starting right behind them. Good luck, everybody else.
Oh my god.
Someone get Catherine Leggy in here.
Oh my gosh, that would be funny.
That would be.
Man, I don't know. What do y'all think? I really don't like this.
No, I don't
I'm
think,
really harshly a fan against this.
No.
Yeah, I don't like
me
it
too.
either.
Me too.
When they were talking about NASCAR could like potentially own charters and stuff, like no,
No,
absolutely
bro.
not.
Yeah, no,
That's
not
a bad
fan.
move.
It is.
That's terrible. Terrible.
It's an L.
Yeah.
Big L.
I mean, I know they definitely operate some of their own cars in sports cars and IMSA. It's fine.
Yeah.
But like it's a way different ball game than the spec
You're not.
cars.
I'll say
and
you're
the-
not running spec cars.
Yeah,
No, I no. Nope. Stay away.
I feel like Penske gets away with it because everybody knows Roger Penske's character, and
Yeah.
it showed
I
last
mean-
week. He was
fired all of them.
He fired everybody. He's like, "Oh, you wanna make me look bad? You're gone." And you
Done.
know what? You're somewhat associated. You're gone. Oh, and you looked at it. You're gone.
Yeah.
Like Donald Trump on The Apprentice. You're fired. You're fired.
Can
Like,
you spell IndyCar? Gone.
I mean, yeah. That really worries me. God,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. No, I don't.
I
wanna
don't
see
like it at all.
I don't want to see.
Will this
that
be a
at all.
pivotal moment that Roger Penske potentially saved NASCAR? 20 years from now.
Probably.
There's going to be a
We'll
documentary.
look back at this and be like, dude,
This is the start of that story.
Roger Penske's team, Tim Cindric, saved NASCAR.
Saved
Oh my
NASCAR.
gosh, a Cindric
It's
saved
when everyone
NASCAR.
went, nah.
A Cindric saved NASCAR.
It'll be documentary.
I don't know if I like that or not.
It won't be the Earnhardt documentary on Prime. It'll be the Cindric documentary on Prime. Saving
No,
NASCAR.
if NASCAR had their own NASCAR owned team running in the field, it wouldn't matter who you're a fan of. Every time that car wrecks, everyone's gonna freaking lose their mind
and
Yeah.
cheer.
and cheer.
Yeah.
It's
That'd
one of
be
those.
great.
The ultimate villain.
It doesn't matter. It's like the enemy of my enemy is my friend or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But-
that's what I'm saying. That's everyone's enemy now.
Yeah.
It's
For
everyone's
what it's
villain.
worth, I did hear the, I guess Jim Francis wanted one of his IMSA drivers to come drive the Sonoma car.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
No.
just
Whack.
No, leave it alone.
it's not good. Not good.
If
Thank
if
you,
you
Tim
didn't,
Cindric.
if we could trust you to not take more ground than just a one-off here or there, sure.
But the problem is, like, I don't trust NASCAR right now.
I don't either.
I have like zero trust in them in that leadership team.
As soon as they said they wanted to like work on the next Xfinity car, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Why? Fix the cup one first. Let's start there.
No, the Cup apparently is perfect.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
Super Speedway package is apparently like
Did you
amazing.
see? Oh, you saw his comments after the Talladega race.
Bro, I was
Yeah.
just cringing.
these lead changes. I don't know what everyone's upset about.
Oh my god. There's sometimes those statistics are legit.
Yeah.
That was not one
That
of
was
them.
not it.
That was not it.
When
They're
the whole
four
line
wide.
goes,
We had 32 lead changes a lap. Like,
Yeah.
bro.
No, that's
So
that doesn't work.
gross.
Third place had 0% chance of winning that race.
No.
Ah,
In other
I
news,
hate that.
Keelan Harvick win Cars
Win.
Tour. Yeah, I don't know.
Wiener.
Keelan Harvick.
I got it. Keelan Harvick beats his daddy.
Yeah, that's
Thank
right.
How about that, bro?
That's fun.
That's
That's
impressive.
pretty good.
Well, that's because Harvick's just a whiny old man now.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Well, the Fox broadcast booth will do that to you.
Well, that could be.
The production team will do that.
I'm
to
not
you.
gonna lie. The thing about Kevin Harvick that irritates me is specifically Phoenix. The amount of times I heard him complaining about drivers going down on the dog leg and oh man, that just kills your back and oh god, can you sound older? Like you're complaining about driving a race car, and it's oh man, that kills your back. Yes, it's gonna hurt, but that's what you're out there for. Sorry, how does it go on?
It's okay. It's all right.
I'm
It's all right.
good.
It's
I'm
fine.
good.
get it out. Get it out.
He's retired. It's all good.
Get it out.
I know, but I was tired of hearing it because he brought it up like 4 times a race.
Every time we go to Phoenix. Yeah.
Every time we go to Phoenix, every time in practice, it's 2 or 3 times. It's like for practice and for qualifying and for the race.
Okay. Okay.
I'm okay.
If
It's
we're
okay.
lucky, NBC will bring it up in a
It's
couple
okay.
months.
Kevin Harvick can't hurt me anymore.
Kevin Harvick can't hurt me anymore.
Kevin Harvick can't hurt me.
Not till next February.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
That's
The good
pretty
news is you
cool.
won't see him or the car. You'll see some 6-year-old in the stand eating popcorn.
Keelan Harvick's starting to look pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He looks very pro.
Like,
I'm
bro,
impressed.
Late model out there putting it on. Hey, all right.
Makes you see him in the Cars Tour. That'll be a big test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of good drivers.
We have this in the rumors, but it's no longer a rumor. NASCAR is definitely talking about horsepower increase. We definitely highlight a little bit. The big news on this is it could actually come as early as this year.
It needs to.
That'd be
Which
nice.
Absolutely
would be
needs to.
Crazy.
How much of a horsepower increase, though? Are they
Sounds like
talking?
about 100 horsepower bump on short tracks first, maybe road courses.
I'd
So
say do
650 to 100 to
Yeah.
It's a start.
650 to 750.
I say just do it.
It's a start.
Just drop the hammer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like it's a process. Like it is a big
I know.
organization. They can't do anything quickly. So I try to understand that to a certain extent.
Agree. Yeah.
Well,
I
we're
don't
also in
want
year
to,
4.
Yeah.
That's
I
where I have
mean-
less sympathy. Like, all right, it's time.
I forgot. Somebody, I think it was Eric Esteban out of the groove. He was dogging NASCAR. He's like, I think they waited long enough that they could bring it up and make it sound like it was their idea. I was like, that's
funny.
pretty funny.
That's pretty. Yeah.
Honestly, they could.
I
You know, we've been
that's the way
looking
they're
at
like,
this.
the way they dropped it on Hollow Talk, they're like, we're going to introduce something into the meeting this week about increasing horsepower. Like we've been talking about this for 3 years. What do you mean, like introduce?
Dirty Bo's like on their 4th year whining about this. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Justifiably. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's so I had like a real mini rant on Twitter sometime this weekend about this, and I am so sick of the cost saving conversation.
I
Like,
saw this.
you
yes.
you
I
are
agree.
the top stock car series in the freaking world. We have people paying $50 million for charters. Make the racing good. I just don't care. I don't care how much it costs. When you're paying $50 mil for a charter and all the other money you're paying, make the racing good.
If
It's
you
just
get,
that simple.
If you got to spend another $1 million on engines, like, bro, spend the money.
Well,
Just do it.
and how much
Come
are we
on.
spending now? We're blowing up these little wimpy engines. Like Hamlin had what, two in a
Because they're
row?
pushing them
Like,
to the absolute max of their ability.
exactly. I don't think it's even going to cost them anymore. I really don't. Like Hamlin has said multiple times, we run the most expensive 600 horsepower engine in the world.
Yeah. Oh no! I mean,
Like, that's
I
the
told
thing.
you. I told
Yeah.
you some of the numbers. That the number I told you to is
Oh, right.
is to lease the motor.
Oh, for sure.
That's not even to buy it. That's to
Right.
lease it. Right. So the number's insane. If you want to lease a Hendrick motor, I mean, you're not quite 6 figures, but you're close. So it's going to be more expensive because it'll come down to you can't use the engine twice. You have to use it once.
Yeah.
So sure, it'll go up a little bit, but I mean, it's not going to go up that much, man. I mean, it's a lot, but not in the scheme of like you're talking, like you said, $50 million for a charter. Like, come on, dude.
That's
Like,
kind of why I'm sick of the conversation. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I'm done.
yeah. The shortened practice and no practice time. Everybody's
Yeah.
clamoring for
Yeah.
it. You know,
Like how much more can we save?
Well, the risk is you could wreck it and have to bring a backup car. Like, I don't care.
And that's kind of
Like-
where I'm at.
Like, it might like, do you not know like to go camp a whole race weekend and spend $2,000-$3,000? Like that might not be a lot of money to you, but it's a freaking lot of money to me.
Oh, 100%. And
You know
that
what I
was
mean?
part of our
Yeah.
frustration last year. Like when we went to the Coke 600 weekend, we were there for 6 days, spent all this money, all this time, and then NASCAR calls the race because they didn't want to wait an extra 30 minutes on the TV window. And it's like, just like where have we lost focus of like our product
Run
needs
it
to
without
be good?
TV. Who cares?
Anything like, but then that
Put
same
it on
attitude
Prime.
is what translates into everything else, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm just so sick of. Where it's like, step one of selling a product is your product needs to be good. That is business 101.
Yeah.
So like when having your product be good is on the back burner. I mean, we're 4 years into this car being an abomination on short tracks and road courses. Like
Yeah.
there's no other way to put it. Like we are done with the Band-Aids. Fix the freaking car. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. No,
Stepping
I
off
agree.
my soapbox.
How's that? You feel better
I
now?
mean, there's
I agree.
absolutely a few things that I could get to
Yeah.
work on right now. Smaller tires,
Yes.
underwing, go away.
Yep.
You know, I mean, put more downforce on the top of the car versus underneath, which the underwing, getting rid of that
Sure.
would do that.
100%. 100%.
I mean, and honestly, like the independent suspension, there's like the 1.5 mile stuff. You really could probably like It's pretty good. Not
Yeah.
bad. Leave
I
that
don't-
alone.
Yeah.
I don't
Leave
think
that
motor
alone
would
for right now.
hurt, but if we need to leave something alone, I'm great with it.
Yeah, leave
Yeah.
that alone right now. Fix short tracks, road courses, super
Yep.
speedways. Because like I know we say short tracks, and I know we say super speedways.
Road courses.
Road courses. I mean, it seems like whatever you do the short track also helps the road course. So,
100%. They could be
like,
the same
You know the
package.
problem on the road course?
100%.
Yeah.
I've said this forever. The cars are too freaking good.
Yeah.
They're too.
You know what
gripped
made
up.
road courses good in Gen 6? The car drove like garbage.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
And that's what made it good racing.
That's what made it great
Yeah, yeah.
racing.
Yep.
So another fun note, the two short tracks that were at least decent were Bowman Gray and North Wilkesboro this year. Those were also the two races that they weren't shifting. The fifth gear's got to go too.
Mm.
Hey,
I'm telling you, shifting
there's no
ruins
reason
racing.
to have the fifth gear.
It's stupid
Why?
Yeah.
because
just-
IMSA has it, and we had to make it a stupid IMSA car.
You're just
Dumb.
You're just adding.
Unless we're
ratio.
running at Le Mans.
Why not? Like,
You're
I'm
just
cool.
adding-
I'm cool
And that's
with
literally
the,
why they did it, I think.
Yeah.
You're just adding ratios that don't need to be added.
I'm
you know,
I'm
it's just
totally cool with the
unnecessary.
sequential, the gear shift, everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm all cool with that. But let's just go 4 gears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fifth
Like
gear does
why?
not
Why
work.
has that
Or
not happened?
make gears 1 through 4 so short that basically they have to
That's
stay in
that's
fifth.
what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like yeah.
The ratio. It's the ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but why
you're
not just
messing with
why not
that.
just make?
Why don't you just get rid of it then?
Why not- why not just have a
right?
point?
I
That's my
agree.
point.
But
It's like,
they have multiple transaxles already. Your transaxle for Super Speedway is not the same for Martinsville.
Right.
Your top speed at a Martinsville transaxle is 135, 140. Daytona's 210, 205.
Whatever. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, so like they're not the same, obviously. So
Yeah.
why? So you probably have 5 different transaxle setups, anyways. Why can't we just make a new one?
Yeah.
That you don't have to shift. Run the Martinsville one everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. You need 3. Maybe. I would
You-
even
you,
put the
You have to have a
intermediate.
super speedway.
Yeah.
You'll probably have to have an intermediate. You know,
But road course and short
road
track.
course, yeah, they could be.
I feel
I
one.
mean,
like
you're
you
gonna
could-
have to shift at road course. That's a fact.
Well, yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
think you need a 5th gear.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to think.
depends on the
Nope.
track.
We
Coda-
went,
Coda
we
went-
went,
Coda, you'd probably.
we
need
went
it.
Coda-
50 years without having a 5th gear on road courses.
I mean, yeah. Fair.
I'm just saying.
We didn't race at Coda though.
We did. We did
I-
Gen 6 at Coda for 2 years.
Oh, that's right. Well, it was the rain.
I think Coda.
We had one good year. We had one good. Oh, that not that abomination. You are correct. We had one good year at Coda in the Gen 6.
Yeah.
I think Coda and the Roval are the only tracks they actually use 5th gear on. In the Roval. I'm sorry, Coda, and the Roval are the only tracks, only road courses they use 5th gear on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watkins Glen, no. Sonoma, no. Mexico, maybe City, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
man,
know.
we don't
I don't
know
know
about
enough about
I
it.
don't know anything.
We got
But-
one more. There's 6.
Chicago,
Oh,
Chicago,
Chicago.
you don't.
French
You
stretch.
do
Yeah,
not.
Chicago. You don't.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's absolutely like I don't know. They gotta freaking figure that out. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
So
It is well past the time.
the super speedway package is my biggest gripe right now.
It's
I will absolutely totally
so
tolerate the short tracks if we fix super speedways because I love super speedways. They're my favorite.
That's right. You're a super. So I'm a short track
Big
guy at
time.
heart. So I'm like the same.
I do
just
love short
opposite.
tracks. Like
Yeah.
we go to local short tracks here. Like I
The-
am, but
the
like
1 or 2 we have.
but like I
Use
like
Suburban.
if the super speedways are good, like I will
Well,
go
the
to
thing,
all of them
the
every
thing
year.
with us is that super speedways, it's like personal because that's our local, that's our track.
That's our local.
it
that's
really
our, that's our
is.
local track.
It
that's
really
our, That's our
is, yeah.
track, and so it's kind of one of those just like, oh, we wait for our 2 dates a year to go. We get really excited to go, and then it's just we watch this the whole time. It's just like
Daytona's
kinda
been
lame.
pretty good though,
it. Yeah,
It's better.
in my opinion, because there's more handling.
Talladega's the worst track right now on the circuit.
Yeah, the only thing
For sure.
Talladega has going for it is a 4-wide fuel saving.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, Talladega would be in big trouble. And the Boulevard, the party on the Boulevard.
yeah.
I mean, that's its own thing.
but
But it's got to get. I mean, they really. I mean, but I have a feeling it's going to change. I got a feeling the next 2 years.
I think they.
So I actually watched a video the other
think they
day.
have
I was
to.
like a YouTuber I'm not familiar with, and I don't remember his name. But what's interesting is
was here for the speed.
no, but he talked about like
Racing X
every
podcast.
car. It's the 4th year into the 5th year that the life cycle of the car starts to make the drastic change in NASCAR. The Gen 4, the Gen 5, the Gen 6. It's all the same pattern of you have 3 years where nothing changes when the car comes out, or very minimal.
Sweet.
And then the 4th year it starts to change and conversations start happening. And the 5th year is major change.
Let's do it.
Like this is like
do it.
the same format that we've always been doing. So
Hey, maybe.
we'll see.
Now
And
this
then
is really
they-
petty,
and
but
then
I
they get
also
to the
I
point-
also hate how they sound. That's very petty, and it's not a big deal, but I do hate how they sound.
Take the
Sorry,
mufflers
I
off.
interrupted
I mean,
you.
no, I was just gonna say they fix the freaking car, they make it perfect, and then they're like, we're gonna do another next gen. We're gonna go to the next
Yeah.
thing.
This
It's
is
like,
the Gen 8.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah, It's just like
More underbody
like-
strengths.
Yeah, it's just like just when they started to get the Gen 6 like kind of like across the board where you want it, like
Yeah.
where it's like I'm happy with the
No,
super
I really
speedway.
like this Gen 6 car. Oh, bye.
Yeah, it's like I'm happy. I'm finally happy with all 3 or all 4 packages. Like I'm happy with the super speedway, the intermediate, the short track, and the road course. Like I'm finally like okay. Like
I just don't understand how like
good.
they had the greatest super speedway package of all time with the
And
Gen
then-
6,
It's fantastic.
and they have all the aero data. They have everything. Like, yeah, we're just not going to use any of that.
yeah.
yeah.
We're going to go the complete opposite direction. Like,
Well, and what was funny is, so the Gen 6 had a period where they tried to run the same package everywhere, and it sucked. And they realized, oh, we need to make the car different to be good on the different types of speedways. And then it's like they learned that, they adapted, and actually did a great job. And then the Gen 7 came out,
They're like-
and it's all that knowledge, like you said, gone. And they're like, wait, do the packages need to be different?
I have an
Are,
idea.
are Talladega and Martinsville different speedways?
We should build a car for everywhere.
Oh, guess what? It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Anyways.
Oh,
We do have
my
someone in the
gosh.
chat asking if Matthew has been to Dover. I already know you guys have been to Dover.
I have been to Dover probably 12 times at least. It's actually, I love that.
12
trip.
times.
Dude, so I used to camp there every fall. Like for 7 years straight, I think I was there every fall weekend.
Outside the track?
Yeah, outside turn
That's
4.
cool.
It was fun. They don't have any infield camping.
I didn't
There's
think so,
there's no
yeah.
room. It was definitely better when they had more motor and less grippy grip. But Dover's still a good track. Like it's still a fun place. The
I've always
Xfinity,
liked over.
oh yeah, and the Xfinity series is phenomenal there, especially in person. Like you get to see them working. Like you get a nose under someone's left rear, and you can kind of like lift the air and stuff. Oh, it's so good. We're going. The Racing Addicts podcast, are going to Dover this year, at least to the
Awesome.
Xfinity race.
When is that
We're-
race?
July something, third week
Cool.
in July.
How
Super
far away
cool.
is that from you?
3-ish, 2.5.
Okay.
Actually, maybe be 2.5.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not bad.
easy.
It's
Yeah.
pretty close. Yeah,
Dang. That's
It's
cool.
pretty good.
That's like our homes.
July
Homestead
19th
run.
and 20th.
Homestead's like, what, 3.5
Oh,
hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be at every Homestead race if it was 3 or 4 hours away. I've never been there, and that track's been on my list for years.
It's fun. It's
It's
a
a
fun
good
track.
track.
It's a good one.
It's a good
And the
track.
traffic getting in and out's not bad. Like it's pretty cool.
That's one of
It's because
those.
it's in the middle of nowhere.
That's one of those like.
Well, yeah,
obviously
it's true.
the-
It's on the
obviously-
edge of civilization, and
Yeah.
anything past it is Everglades.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
They're all burnt down now too.
It
Yeah.
definitely is like a really great like track as far as racing and like NASCAR is concerned, but also just like everything they have to offer as far as like the midway
Yeah,
and like all the,
everything is
fun.
it's very Miami themed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's
Oh,
cool. It's
super
all-
before the race, they literally had a DJ out there and playing club music and stuff like that. Like it was a
Yeah.
vibe.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Definitely
It's-
feels like the whole GTA 6 vibes that are coming
It's
out.
kinda that,
My
like,
It's
yeah,
100%
it's-
my
that.
city
yeah.
type stuff.
That
yeah.
social video is fantastic, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
next
awesome.
week's
Hour and a
fun.
half from
Of course you
Michigan?
did.
Over.
Michigan.
Logano
JF
cries about everything.
Yeah, that's true.
JFB. Oh, nice. Wait, JFB, where are you from? He must be up, or he or she must be up my
Where
way.
is JFB from? That's the
from
one you met
New
in
Jersey.
Bristol.
New Jersey.
Okay.
New Jersey?
New
Okay.
Jersey. Nice. Yeah, we're all from South Central PA, so we're not terribly far from you.
Yeah,
Not fun.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Well, next
That's
week,
awesome. I
we
love
go-
Dover. That's one of my tracks. That I'm like,
Okay.
It's
Have
like
you
one of
been there?
my- No.
Come on up. Let's do it.
we
that's
do
one of my
want to do
tracks
it.
I
I
wanna
do
go.
love, like I always love racing Dover on iRacing or
Yeah.
any NASCAR heat
It's a
game
hard
or
track.
whatever. I love it.
I'm a
It
little
is.
biased because I grew up a Jimmy fan. So
Oh,
it's like, yeah.
he won like every race there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was literally him and Mark Martin for a while that won every race
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So
That's
That's
awesome.
funny. South
Jersey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool.
So next week we go to Michigan.
I'm excited. Last time we went there, Corey
Okay.
LaJoy went flipping down the backstretch.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
I gotta say, Michigan's been really good in the next gen era.
Yeah.
I feel like we had a really
The big non super speedway tracks, the mile and a half and up.
It's
they
so
race good.
weird. It's so weird. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
do a
they
great job.
only tested at Charlotte.
well,
Are we
That's the only
surprised?
place they
it's
tested.
valid.
And
I mean, a little bit at like Phoenix, but I mean,
the
like,
funniest part is like we only tested at Charlotte, and where's this car's probably best race?
yeah, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, correct.
So yeah, so that should be a lot of fun.
I did hear one thing. I gotta say this. Do you hear Dale Jr. and like they were talking like on the podcast? They're like, if Charlotte wants to become a championship race.
Yeah, I
they're
heard
like,
this thing.
If
about
they
it.
want to bid for the championship speed, like for the championship race, they should run the oval in the fall and show how good their race would be if it was in the championship. I was like,
Ooh.
fire, do it.
1,000%.
Bro, like,
Please
Vote
do
all
it.
Get
the
rid
above.
of the Roval,
Yep.
please.
Yes.
Like,
Well, and Charlotte would be a phenomenal championship finale.
are you kidding me?
Plus, you're right there.
In
the
home,
entire industry's right there. Like,
that would
Yeah.
be
it's a win-win. Yep, 10 out of 10.
We
would
would
be
absolutely.
sick.
Matt
go
needs
that.
to come up to Pocono. So Pocono is legitimately an hour and a half from us, all of us.
Yeah, no, we really do want to go to Pocono. Bad.
Like I,
Yeah.
Yeah, Pocono's awesome.
I have no
Of course.
desire to go to the race, but if you guys came, I would absolutely go just to hang out with you guys.
We know people like we kind of were half tempted to like want to go work the Xfinity race.
Whatever it takes, I don't
That'd be
care.
fun, and then go watch.
Yeah.
spend the night and then go to the Cup race.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we should.
I can
man.
literally go to church and still make it to Pocono. It's that close to my house.
Oh, dang.
I've done it before. I literally left my church at the end of second service and drove to
I was
Pocono.
gonna say I'm really impressed. with
How
your
close? How
priorities.
close?
It's an hour and a half.
Your priorities are perfect.
That's how. That's
and they
how far
start at like
Daytona
3
is.
o'clock, so it's really not that hard to get there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
about us in Daytona.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So that's nice.
it is nice. It's right there.
Yeah. So anyway, we probably should wrap things up.
No
We've been
Xfinity next
going-
week. Just Trucks and Cup.
Just Trucks and Cup. Yep. So we're gonna be at Michigan. Our podcast will not be.
and Arca.
Sorry, our podcast will not be right after the race. We've got Jake and Matt are gonna be.
We got
busy.
plans next
Busy.
weekend,
They're gonna be
boys.
a little. They're gonna be a little busy. Me and Jeff are gonna get
Our
together.
next will be a little sore as we're headbanging to Metallica Friday and Sunday night.
Oh yeah, it's true.
We'll be on the front row on the rail watching Michigan on our phones.
Me and Jeff are probably gonna get together. We may do like something in like Discord or something like that, just like
Yep.
a chat with people. We haven't decided yet. That we'll let you know.
We'll do something like
But otherwise, if you're going to follow us, make sure you're doing that on all the social platforms: Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok. 'cause I can't not say it. And join the Here for the Speed Discord. It's community by fans for fans. So it's been fun hanging out with you guys. But let's go to bed because we all got to go to work tomorrow. So we'll see
Please.
you
See
later.
ya.
See
Go
you guys.
12!